in our life, we were kind of going back and forth and having a need to change our date that we meet here. But I realize everything, as I always say, everything is divine time. So it's no accident, considering what we both do, that we would meet on the 8/8, the Lions Portal.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, first tell me, where are you located?
Bend, Oregon.
Bend,
That's where I live, yeah.
Okay, I think you may be the first person I ever connected with in Oregon. Are you from there?
No, I'm from England, and I grew up in the Bahamas, and then I went to school in the U.S., and then I traveled for a bunch of years, and then I lived in Hawaii, which I love how you always say aloha.
Yes.
I lived there for 15 years, and then now I've been in Bend for 4.
Oh, wow.
So traveling is part of my passion and who I am. So both my parents traveled. My dad worked away a lot, like after he left the Bahamas, and then my mom had traveled before I was born. And I think they really just inspired me that there's a whole world out there, and we grow up kind of in a bubble somewhat when we're young, some of us not so much. And yet,
well, it's interesting. The first card that came after you was the Magician. And I giggled because when you said people grow up in this whole bubble, it's like he's in this bubble around, but it's not limited to that bubble. How do you define magic?
For me, I think it's that there's like a sensation inside, and it's always been there in my heart. And it's the thing that has kept me curious about life, is always asking why. Like, I was that kid that always asked why. You ask me, tell me to do something, I want to know why. And that curiosity for life, I feel, is magical. And,
So with you and your life and what you do, tell me, what does Sara's life look like a year from now?
Ooh. In a year from now, I see that I have expanded my community of the people that I help, the people that I reach. I see it both on a personal and a professional level. And what I started talking was professionally. Mm-hmm. I went through a magical portal.
Of course.
Of course.
Portal, maybe, yes.
That really showed me that what I desire to create is spaces where we can come together, where we remember the truth.
This card came here is, once again, this bubble thing, but just the whole optimism. But what also came out was the shine theory and water. And so I'm going to start with this. Have you ever heard the phrase about shine theory? What that means?
Not by those words.
Yes. So shine theory is this concept that came about that when you see another woman doing well, it's versus hating on her, it's, girl, yeah, you did that. It's like the shine theory. Like, you shine,
I love it.
I shine. Right?
Yeah.
It's like it's not taking anything away. Started with that you and I are very similar in this sense of the work that we do. We both have a podcast. We're both, kind of intuitives. I noticed that we're both wearing solid black. And so it's just like, okay, I appreciate that you came on this show, and that there was no sense of, well, no, like we're competing, or there's some sense of, I can't do that. Just as you shine, I shine, and just knowing that, keep doing the work that you're doing, how you're serving, and how there.